Alright, there we go. What is going on, everyone? Goddrifter here, and welcome back to another uh, and let me try that again. What is going on, everyone? Goddrifter here, and welcome back to another another Newspeed Heat live stream. This is live stream number 37 still, and yes, this is still number 37 because I haven't gone through all the cars yet. So basically, the plan is this is how it's gonna work. Basically, it is me doing a bunch of challenges that are based off of each game. So, example, with the first card that I used, the Ignite Diablo, I gotta get a 5-star rating. Actually, basically a five. I may say a 5-star heal. It's basically a how do you get this? A heal. Basically, I had to get heal level 5 in the daytime with Morrissey online. I gotta drag race someone, aka I had to drag race a random player who is was still drag racing. And then with the Lamborghini Murcielago, I had to get a 5-star. I've had to get a Hilo 5 rating and do 3 stunts at the same time. Basically do 3 stunts while being pursued. And then with Need Underground, I did 2. I had to win 2 level 400 races, and then Need Underground 2. I had to win 1 drift race that is based off of the canyons, which is actually quite true for the most part. So in terms of Need to Be Most Wanted, this will be going to be basically another race. It's not another race per se, but it's like literally had to get chased by cops again. This time being, well, honestly, but this time he level 4, and I had to escape from there. And as you can see, I was wondering, wait, what's that RX-7 doing up there? Well, as I did not know, the Need for Speed Pro Street variant, the handheld version of Need for Speed Pro Street, actually has a different vehicle than the GTR. In fact, the car that you see right there, the RX-7, is actually a cover car for said game. Yeah, well, if we do, it's time to go into the daytime again, where I am actually indeed going to be getting chased by the police, because who knows what could possibly happen. Speaking of which, I probably have to not redo, but I probably have to, not recreate the livery per se, but it's like, I probably had to, redo the rear end. Now, here's a fun fact for you guys. I actually tried beating this game 3 times. The first time was when I was when I was a kid. I legit tried to beat this game, but I keep getting bad copies. Like, I kid you not, I keep getting like games that are either, I know like they're used and all, but they keep getting scratched up, and I think it's probably because I wasn't taking care of my taking care of my games correctly when I was a kid. But yeah, the first time was Bigelow, and my game wouldn't function. Second time was
Be advised, 4221 is in pursuit of a BMW M3. Subject is headed southbound to East Shores.
Oh yeah, so basically, but yeah, throughout of it, it probably would make a lot more sense if anything.
QRU, no units available to respond.
The second time was I was racing against Earl, which it went from number 11 to number 9, and then it went from number 9 to number 3, and then my game wouldn't start working. I was like, oh my god, it's like what, the third time trying to beat this game, and my game decided to freeze up on me, and I couldn't finish it, and then literally, like, I say literally 2 years later, I finally beat Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Subject vehicle flew off a ramp. Still at large.
We can't pursue. No active patrol cars in pursuit. 4223, we've lost the subject. Last seen heading westbound through Eden Shores.
Oh my air bows out.
Control, we're back on them. Resuming the chase. Now heading southbound through Eden Shores. We see them. We're in pursuit.
Be advised.
Got visual on the subject.
Oh yeah.
Now heading westbound through Eden Shores.
And here's the thing though. That wasn't the first Need for Speed game I beat. That would be Need for Speed Pro Street. The second game would be, that's it. First game I beat was Need for Speed Pro Street. Then was Need for Speed Carbon. Then it was Most Wanted. And then, I kid you not, literally many years later, I end up finally beating Underground 2. Wait, no. It was basically after Pro Street and Carbon, I got Undercover for the PS2, and I ended up beating it.
Okay, QSL 4223.
4221, unable to continue the pursuit. We're out of the pursuit. Control, subject just took a hard fall. 4220, we have no more cars in active pursuit. Requesting record here. This is 4220, subject's gotten away. Last seen heading eastbound through Eden Shores.
QSL, grid-by-grid search of Eden Shores has been authorized to locate code 3 suspects.
Over here. Oh my goodness.
I'm back on them, Control.
No, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and
All units, 4220 has resumed pursuit of the subject. Subject is heading northbound through Eden Shores.
and around that time, I think other than the PS2, I actually had a Nintendo Wii, and this is when my brother introduced me to the new PS3 that I wasn't able to get because around that time it was 2006. That thing was literally a basically it was basically a $600 system, and I actually wanted to play that specific system because it looked really cool. At the same time, I was like, do I really want to? I mean, the game's not bad, but I actually would prefer if I could actually get something that's a little bit more interesting. So, yeah, and 20, I think it was 2011. Yeah, 2011. I finally got my first major console since the PS3, since PS2, and yeah, let's just say that it was probably my best time in middle and high school. And I had plenty of games to play along with it. So I had Ratchet & Clank, I had The Little Big Planet, I had Midnight Club Los Angeles, I had Soul Calibur 4, which that was like, and keep in mind, Soul Calibur 4 was my second Soul Calibur game that I played that was on console. The first one being Soul Calibur 3.
Now heading southbound on Carlson Street.
Yeah, it was probably one of my probably one of the best years of my life, basically middle school. Yeah, keep in mind, I went to middle school around 2011 to 2013, and I graduated from 2013, and then for the most part, I ended up actually graduating in 2017, so there's that. I think around that time I still had the the PS3 broke, and the only thing I had was the PS4. And the thing that got me into buying another PS3 was the nostalgia. What's the nostalgia back there? And the funny thing, this is the funniest response I actually had with my mom. It's like, do you even have games? Do you have games? I'm like, yes, a lot of them in fact. And from what I from what I can see, it is no ordinary PS3. This is the PS3 Super Slim, which the difference between the fat one and the Super Slim one. The bigger PS3 is you can actually eject discs without the tray. While in order to eject the disc for the Super Slim, oh dear God. As I was saying, in order to actually eject the in order to eject the disc for the Super Slam, you literally have to open the tray, take the disc out, and yeah, that's basically it. There's no eject button on the main menu as well, so.
Subject's not backing down. 4221 will wreck. Primary.
Lead is out of the pursuit. New lead identified.
4220, I'm on the subject. I am main unit down. 4223, our engine's dead. Requesting record.
My goodness. I'll be surprised I get 5, heat level 5 again. This is getting interesting. Oh my God.
Reinforcements are inbound. QRS. This is 4222. Lost visual. This is 4222. We see him.
Now heading westbound, approaching downtown Palm City.
QSL now westbound in downtown Palm City. This is 4222. We've lost the line of sight.
4220, subject got away. Last seen heading southbound through west side.
QSL, suspect has evaded pursuit. Units to begin grid search of west side.
Those are wondering, what is my favorite Blacklist member of Lucy was Wyatt, and my least favorite Blacklist member. Basically my favorite one will have to go to
We're out of code 3. The pursuit is terminated.
4220, QSL. I'll grab a car.
QSL.
basically first one actually my favorite has to be Kaze. Well, it's basically a tie between Kaze and Bull. Reason for those two is the fact that Kaze and Bull actually legit gave me a challenge. While even though I was using other cars, I couldn't help the fact that that those two actually gave me the biggest problems. In fact, it was to the point where I actually had to legit upgrade the cars, and I'm like, okay, it's interesting to say the least. But yeah, don't mention. um, the one I actually had the most problems with was definitely Bull. I think because Bull was actually the final boss, and he had that SOR McLaren, which apparently made it a sleeper. Man, there's no such thing as a sleeper when it comes to a SOR McLaren. My goodness. The only time you'll see it as a sleeper is if, I don't know, if the car wasn't done the car hasn't anything done to it. Period. Ugh. Alright, so the next game, which is basically those two in the back, is needs to be Carbon. Specifically, the Evo 9 and the Dodge Challenger SRT concept. Now, the thing is, this car is just painted red. This, on the other hand, I had to find a livery and to download it and made minor adjustments. But before I even get into it, I'll see that's the one. Hold on. I'm gonna try to see if I can find that specific livery. And I'm gonna shout them out real quick before I get started. You know how to make minor adjustments. This kind of mess usually works. I can find it. That is. Wait, that's it? Yep. Shout out to JT Willio. He made this livery in around January 13th of 2020, which this was before the pandemic. And I do love the attention to detail, but the thing is, this thing is just missing the big old giant stripe that was on the top of the car and on the hood. Either way, he did really good. Thus the reason why I've made my own adjustments. So basically, so here's the thing. This the Challenger was very heavy and literally a concept car around that time, and they actually introduced it around 2000. I see at the same year. Anyway, so we're going nighttime for these two. Now, in terms of Needs to be Carbon do have cops. Like unlike Most Wanted, Needs to be Carbon, you can actually get chased by the cops, and well, getting chased by the cops while you're racing at the same time. So, hey, if it works, it works. It's been once I actually played these. It's been once I actually used the Evo. I will say that I actually miss playing Need to be Carbon, but I actually did beat the game recently again. This was actually my 5th time beating the game. Well, not 5th. I think it's be like my 7th time because I've beaten the game more than once. Two or three times on the PS2. And then 4 more times on the PS3. I'm out of here, fool! Oh my god. Oh my god. My goodness. Oh jeez. Oh god. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yep. Oh my goodness. Now in terms of, now here's the thing, I'm doing basically almost all the cover cars, but basically if I set notification again, I probably have to make a different part than this. But GTA, yes, I do. I am actually grinding out the activities as much as possible, so that way I actually will have enough to buy not the majority of things, but at least something that's like profitable. And not to mention there's also the fact that I can actually do the fact that I can finally do sell missions in my very own lobby, which seems that bad. Well, not right now. Actually, I'm playing this game. And that is... Well, I'm literally streaming this, so for the most part, I don't know if I can actually do this without legit switching discs, because I actually got Need to Be Heat on disc in plus GTA, which I'll play GTA on disc.
Smile for the dash cam, dumbass.
Things are heating up now. I got one of those hot shots over here. Let's get him.
Details on the target would be helpful.
They're rolling around in a Mitsubishi.
So yes, PS4, non PS5.
All right, everyone, the hunt is on. Go get them.
Oh God.
Just gonna soften them up a bit.
Oh my God. He bursts. Oh my God.
Any update?
I'm still waiting to find out myself.
Oh my goodness. Okay, how did my car survive all that? Oh, should have been smoking by now. Unless you're in GTA Online. No, I don't. I don't even have a PS4. I'm PS4. I don't have a PS5. The only thing I have is a PS4. It's, well, I have both a PS2, PS3, and PS4. But yeah, I don't have a PS5. You know, I actually did queue to get one, but every single time queue to get one, it's always the end of the freaking month. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot there was an ocean there.
Suspect crashed into me and sped off. No other units around. Got visual on the suspect vehicle. I survived on the impacts, but my car, not so much.
Copy. Laying out a stinger to stop the getaway driver.
What the fuck that? Hey, with the live stream. Oh God.
Damn, he just got out of sight.
Check everywhere.
My goodness. Alright, I'm going to do another day. Day is pretty good. Voyager, Prestige,
Screw it, let them go. Don't be surprised if you see that on your social media feed in the morning.
I copy. Ending pursuit and resuming normal.
Alright, Lucky Charm it is. Great. Crap. Don't get seed. The stinking. Oh God, no. You will not. Don't. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Don't even. Nah.
Control, I'm in pursuit again.
Snap back to reality. The line is back up and
son
running.
of a gun.
On the siren soon.
Got a lock on target.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God!
Got a visual on the suspect.
Heads up, guys. Spike strips are being laid down up ahead.
Okay, got it.
Suspect was last seen in the area. Start
Wait.
searching.
Another video. Thanks, dude. I tried to make it as accurate as possible because of the cover, because this is a cover car challenge, and I couldn't find the actual legit parts, and it, not to mention this car was wide bodied, but I think it was to the point where it's not exactly what it looks like, but it's interesting to say the least, but yeah, not to mention there are two cover cars I have to use. Because it needs to be Carbon. Because it needs to be Carbon had the Evo 9 and the Challenger Concept, which I am using the SRT A392 model. That's the car. Actually, if there's one thing that I wish I can change about this, oh god, about this game is, oh, they don't even go through the, I'm stupid, hold on. The freaking GMC delivery truck, why? Anyway, in terms of, I wish they actually given with this Evo, I wish they given like a, not like a bigger wing, but at least like a height adjuster for wings like this, because I don't know for certain, like, I know Grand Theft Auto 7 actually has customizable wings where you can actually either have medium, low, medium, or high, and then you can actually choose the type of wing blade that you put on the car. But yeah, I guess this kind of works. Actually, I would probably be surprised. Yeah. Oh god. Oh jeez. My god. Apparently, traffic just. I'm sorry. Traffic does not like me for some reason. Okay. Yep. I got my challenge completed. Basically, the challenge was to actually get into the race and get chased by cops for at least a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes, but yeah, I actually completed that mess. Alright. Let's just get more sedans and better engines and engine sounds. Now, here's the thing. In terms of the sedans part, I could agree, but at the same time, they could have easily added an S5, specifically the original S5. The one that we got in Need for Speed Heat is the Sportback, which is the 4-door model. I'm more of the original model person myself, but it's based on everyone else's taste, but yeah, it's not that bad, but yeah, it could have been better. Oh god. I swear these Dodge Calibers are going to kill me one day. GMC! My goodness. Alright, time for me to grab the other cover car from these Carbon, which is well, the Dodge Challenger. Now, what I remember from what the Challenger was in that game.
No matter how
Am I
bad
playing
it gets
online?
out
Yes,
there,
yes
at
I
least you don't gotta
am.
worry about Mercer no more.
And you can tell because literally game not paused. All that's basically what it is. But also I did do a shout out to the person that actually made uh, the striping on the car. The only thing I did to it was add the extra striping to it, and yeah, it's basically what it is. Um, but yeah, this was actually a concept car, and I remember this car being ridiculously huge for what kind of car it was. Like, even then, I did sat in Challengers before. For a two-door muscle car, they have a lot of room for what it is. I'd say it probably has the same exact amount of room as the Dodge Charger, which is saying something. Oh my god. Well, yeah, either way, it's one of those that, I mean, it works, at the same time it doesn't work. Dodge Charger was meant for lots of people. Keep in mind, okay, wasn't wondering, I'm literally like 5'9.5", 5'10", and I was able to sit in the car easily. And this is also coming from the guy that tried to sat in an IS 500, a ES 350, and an LC 500 all in one day. And 2 out of the 3 cars I can fit in. Which is the IS 500 and the LC 500. The ES 350, on the other hand, I couldn't even fit. I felt like I was in a Mini Cooper, not Mini Cooper, in a Fiat 500. Literally just full on squished for the most part. Hold on. Do I have any? Do I have a? Oh, okay. So I was about to say, like, wait, what's that sound like? Oh, wait, it's the supercharger. That's right. I legit tried to make this into a literal, literal Challenger Hellcat from by literally upgrading the entirety of the engine, plus add a full-on supercharger. Oh, new cars are done smaller, sadly. Well, not all of them, which is quite surprising. Quite surprising because, fun fact, I was able to fit in a Super BRZ, and we're talking about the new ones, by the way. Let's go. Good night. All right. But yeah, this is the surprising part. I was able to fit in a regular Honda Civic, specifically the new 11th gen ones, the BRZ, which is I was just talking about the new one, of course, the Dodge Charger, Dodge Challenger, Chrysler 300, as well as the what's that called? So it's the Mazda 3, and I think that's about it. I think set in. Oh yeah, as well as the Camaros, and here's the. I was about to send the GC 500, but then my mom literally beelined it for the Mach E. I was like, that ain't no Mustang. It's like it's literally a Mustang on a battery charger. It's a literal iPhone. it's like hold on, man. You drive around an iPhone that is a shape of a Ford Mustang, but it's not a Mustang at all. I think I feel like the other time I but the only vehicle I know, like, pretty much, yeah. The only thing that I couldn't fit in for some reason is the Range Rovers. I kid you not, I could not fit in any Range Rover, period. Like we're talking like the newer models. I couldn't fit in that mess. Even if I tried. No. Then again, I think like literally 2 years beforehand. Given like this was like last year, it got way too small. Yeah, cause like comparing it to, here's like, seeing in a Range Rover is kind of like trying to fit me into a Scion IQ. Those things are basically smart cars with a Scion badge.
Sweet. Found the subject.
My goodness. But yeah, it's basically one of those cases where it's like, oh yeah, you want to send the GT500? Yeah. Well, unfortunately, you got Beeline to actually get to see the Ford Mustang Mach-E. I still play GT Sport, not anymore, because of I've been focusing on GT7 recently, and not to mention GT7 is getting an update soon, which I'm actually interested about because of, well, 3 cars. Well, 2 out of the 3 cars, of course. One of which is a Porsche 918, and the other one being a Nissan Skyline R30 Super Silhouette, which is a full-on race car. But I'm not gonna be surprised if those 2 are gonna be ended up in the Legends dealership, which those cars cost millions. I think the third vehicle probably would have been I think the third car is the Maserati. But it's like, I say it once, I'll say it again. Literally, the summer is update galore. That's basically how I would describe literal updates in the summer. It's literally update galore. Everyone gets an update. The Crew 2, you get an update. GT Sport, you're soon gonna get a update. GTA Online, you soon get a soon get an update. It's like the Ultra updates. You get an update. You get an update. You get an update. For Honor, do I get an update? You get an you definitely gonna get an upgrade when I'm done with you. Yay! Oh my god. Yeah, true. Oh my god. And not to mention, I'm more of a customizing cars type person. That's the reason why I didn't reinstall GT Sport. Not to mention I already knew how much room was running out of, but then again, at the same time, the problem I had with GT Sport is the fact that I had GT Sport on disc. And it was interesting forever. They added so many wait. In terms of, have you stopped playing before the seasons, or you stopped around a specific season? Because around that time, they've been like 6 seasons so far, and this season, season 6, added a 350Z. Not the coupe one, which is quite unfortunate. It was the vert. That's basically what it's called. It's freaking and literally the vert Nissan 350Z. Started on season 5. Season 1 was actually really cool. You'd still be able to actually get the new cars from said update. It was actually not that bad. Yeah, it was very interesting to say the least. Alright, up next we have Pro Street. Let's just say that Pro Street is pretty much underrated. And I say this with good reason because a lot of people. Hey, I see. I know. I remember people. I look at YouTube, look at Need Pro Street. I know like people didn't like Pro Street because of one thing, and that wasn't. And that wasn't a problem with me. It's the fact that people were like, "Oh my god, this game doesn't have free roam. Nah, this game sucks." It's like, really? Like not all racing games is about free roam around 2007. Like there are some games that are take place on the track. For example, Gran Turismo 4. Around that time, Forza Horizon 2 legit came out with that concept, and heck, even something as simple as Project Cars 3/4 was around the time of, oh yeah, let's turn literal cities into tracks, and if there are tracks, you can use them as well. And I think the biggest thing about it is the fact that well, this actually is I think from a documentary prospect, this type of thing happened around 2006, and this was when they were starting to like, okay, let's see what our next game is gonna be. But yeah, due to the fact that cops because there was so much fun. Indeed, I actually remember. I think I had 4 specific cars. I remember that I had that I beat the Kings with. It was an Evo, a GTR, a Charger, and ironically enough, an RX-7 because Drift King. That's why. But I also had a handful of, and I mean a handful of, backup cars. With, I think, if I remember correctly, was drag racing, I had the Solstice. Was drifting, it was the S2000, the RX-7 GTR. The Evo 10 was underrated. I think the reason people don't use the Evo 10 is for 3 reasons. One, because it was obviously the villain, not villain, the antagonist car. Then, not to mention the car was, pretty much overshadowed by 2 variants of the Nissan GTR. Specifically, it was the GTR and the GTR Proto. And this is when I remember the GTR Proto was very, very overpowered. Like this car literally was the 1200 horsepower king. I'm like, god dang, GTR got to do us like that. Well then. And I think it was also at the same time the M3 was pretty much I think like of all the vehicles that I've seen in these Pro Street that were new around that time, it has to be 911 Turbo, 911 GT3 RS, 911 GT2, Nissan GTR, Nissan GTR Proto, Mitsubishi Evo 10, BMW M3. What else was there? And I do remember correctly, the Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggero was actually the only time the Superleggero actually came out in Need for Speed Pro Street, but it was for a DLC expansion. And I don't mind the DLCs actually. They gave us more cars than I could possibly count. Like one Need for Speed game alone, that's literally almost 100 cars. And this came out in 2007. And unfortunately for me, I grew up with the PS2 version, so we didn't get DLC, we didn't get online, we didn't even bother getting the collector's edition. It was just, yeah, it was literally just like that. It was like, I'm racing against 3 other people, and not to mention and here's the thing, when it comes to like literally comes to like a 4-man race, it is by far the scariest thing you actually can experience in these Pro Street, especially with the speed challenges. Oh my god, the speed challenges. Even though they're my favorite type of race, it is basically the scariest thing that actually happened. Yeah, here's the week. But okay, here's the thing. I grew up with the PS2. I didn't mind it as much. But when I got the PS3 variant, I'm like, hold up, let me get this straight. Need to be Pro Street. So on the PS2 model, as well as the GameCube model, and I think the Xbox model, you have 4 people. Yeah, 4 people racing. We and well, I think the only one that has more people, yeah, that's still current gen was, I mean, not more people, but yeah, with the Wii, you have 6 people. Xbox 360, PS3, and PC, you guys have 8 people, literally racing against each other. My goodness. And believe me when I say this, if you have not played Need to Be Pro Street and you want to revisit the PS3, but buy yourself a copy of Need to Be Pro Street. You may not get the DLCs, but oi, if it works, it works. In fact, this is the funny part, right? So, for those that remember, well, that do not know, Need to Be Pro Street had a collector's edition upgrade. And the funniest thing about it was the fact that before you even update the game when you first start it, cancel that mess. Go through cheat code, put in unlock all things, and try to buy all 5 of the collector's edition cars. Then update the game. Boom! You got yourself a free. You got yourself a free, got yourself 5 free, 5 free collector's edition cars. Basically, it was the, it was the RS4, my goodness, it was an RS4, the NSX, the Pontiac Solstice, the Integra LS, and last but certainly not least, it was the what's the last one? Wait. RS4, Honda Integra, LS. Well, RS4, Honda Integra, LS, Honda NSX, Pontiac Solstice. What's the 5th car? I'm literally forgetting about the 5th car. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. And I let a cop hit me for some reason. Okay, so it is. Oh, that's what that was. It was the Lexus IS350, and this was before the we got the ISF in the next game, which that game is underrated, but then again, they're kind of right, but at the same time, they have their opinions, so yeah. And by that I meant it needs to be on the cover. But here's the thing. I don't mind needs to be on the cover as much as everyone else does, because, well, that 350 was so much fun. I know, the funny part about it, I'm like, man, how do people not like Need to Be Pro Street when the game is so much fun? And yeah, it was a very interesting game that I played when I was literally a preteen, and then I think around that time I actually wanted to experience the DC Pro Street on on the PS3 and I ended up playing online, and oh my goodness, no one said that Need for Speed Most 3 online could be so much fun. My god, I'm over here, I'm like, how? How is this game being hated? Like, what the heck is this? Oh my god. And yeah, it was very interesting to say the least. And yeah, this is actually the cover car for DC Pro Street, but the thing, the difference is the fact that it's not a GTR Proto, this is literally a regular Nissan GTR. And yeah, this livery is actually self-made. I actually had to look up the actual livery for said car, and I'm like, man, how the heck do people pull this off in the first place? Oh my god. The pro look on heat, which is actually insane, because I think the only thing that you have to look out for is the wing and the front bumper, and that's about it. The rear bumper is, I already know the rear bumper was actually a pre-facelifted GTR, so I don't mind that as much, but still. Okay, I think right now I'm literally just dusting absolute mess out of the AI. My goodness. Now, was I wondering, I did recreate the cover card for Needs to Be on the Cover. No, actually no. Actually, never mind. I didn't recreate it. I actually downloaded the lyric from it, for it basically. Need for Speed Shift, on the other hand, I actually did recreate that. Need to Be Hopper 2010, I didn't bother buying a Regera or a Zonda, because literally those, no, not a Zonda, but basically a Huayra or another Aventador, due to the fact that those two cars would take a lot longer if I actually tried to recreate it. And that includes the Reventon, quote unquote, because I use an event, because for the most part I wasn't using an Aventador, but their cover cars, yeah. Needs to Be the Run, on the other hand, I actually did recreate it. It may not be perfect, but it works. And there are two variants of it, of course. What else? I got the regular ones. You got the Shelby GT500 Super Snake. While for those that had the limited edition, and this is actually quite true, he came close. Still to this day, these two Toyota teams still have the best. Still the best. He came close. That was like saying. Oh yeah. Yeah. With for those that are like me that got the limited edition of said game, you got a interesting variant of it, which instead of a GT500 Super Snake, you got a Lamborghini Aventador, which around that time is basically one of the newer cars that came out that year. And then I did, well, actually it's not a, well, here's the thing. In terms of Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 cover cars, it's literally a white Porsche. That's basically what it is.
You having fun out there with the league?
Yes, I'm totally having fun with the league. Alright, time to switch out cars. Now, I did do these cars earlier, so I did the Diablo, the Mustang, the Murcielago, the Skyline, and the 350Z earlier today. I remember correctly, so the undercover would have been the Porsche 911. Yep, GTC RS. Alright. As we shift is the M3 E92. What else is there? Um, hmm. Like I said, I didn't recreate the vehicle for needs to be Hopper C 2010. Needs to be on Airhead. I need to find the Mustang. I need to find the Aventador. Mustang, Mustang, Mustang. Where the Mustang? Oh my god. Mustang, Mustang, Mustang. Did I skip the Mustang by accident? Oh my god, I think I skipped the Mustang by accident. Shoot. Shoot, that's the last thing I wanted. Oh wait, no, there you go. Whew. Oh my god. What's the door? There it is. Up next is the Carrera. Porsche 911 Carrera. It's right here. Alright. Alright, I skipped, and here's the thing, I skipped Rivals because they didn't have an F12 Berlinetta or a GRR, so it's very unfortunate, but yeah. I was actually planning this ahead, so yeah, don't worry about it. um, where's my Porsche? I need to find a me Porsche. Porsche, Porsche, Porsche. Did I sell my Porsche by accident? Oh my goodness. And yes, the 911 RSR was actually a cover car for needs to be 2015. Oh wait, found it. And there it is. Alright, okay. Okay, so let's see if it... Okay, there we go. Yeah. Well, it has that specific, not that specific model per se, but, what the... RX-7, you don't have to put your lights up, or it's just going to day. What in the world? My goodness. Alright. Um... I see. Here's the thing, though. I was still wondering how many people actually recreated this car in Need to Be Pro Street. I know like this was an intro car, but well, I was wondering, Need for Speed Pro Street actually has another variant, and that's for the handhelds. So yeah, I like that for the most part. Where the heck is it? Where is me stuff? Oh my god. Actually, I haven't done this race in a while. This one's called Bullet. I guess I'm fast traveling because that's the last thing I want. It was literally driving around, and yeah. the main thing about Need for Speed Pro Street is the fact that of all the games that I played, Need for Speed Pro Street has probably had to be the most realistic handling games I ever played. Like, for example, you won't be able to steer around 250 miles an hour. Like, that is a straight up fact. In fact, if I remember correctly, I was playing Need for Speed Pro Street, right? And at the time, it was, one of the, while I was leaving was getting renovated, so I brought a PS2 with me when I was staying in a hotel, and I brought an extra TV with me, and I was playing TV Pro Street, and I got them, and I ended up buying a Lamborghini Murcielago because, well, who in the world does not love a V12 Murcielago? Anyway, so I ended up fully upgrading the car, and the worst thing that happened to me was basically and literally going 250 miles an hour without knowing that the car cannot turn around that speed. Yeah, it was very interesting to say the least. My goodness. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this one is also, is a downloaded livery, and, yeah, basically when see, after the race, I'm actually going to go back to the, go back to the garage, go to the livery, and want to shout out to whoever made this livery. And I know this livery came in like at least a long time ago. Actually, there were two brands of said livery. It was this one, which was honestly the most correct as it can be, and then there was a incorrect model where it was it was the 2019 model, specifically basically if balance sheet was sponsored by Flat Lace, that mess would have happened. Oh my god, the rotary goodness. Ugh. This is... Alright. Alright, going back to the garage.
I was thinking of going for a drive later, so shout now if you want something.
And I already know, yeah, I already know this is a download livery. If I can actually, you know, get the heck out of there. My goodness. I try to get the parts as correct as possible, but the problem, it's the wing. It is the humongous, uh, it's the exaggerated humongous wing that came with this car. Ah, my goodness. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. This is the incorrect one. This is the 2019 model version of this, which I was wondering why was there a version like that. And then there's also the Akikamura, um, Toga Union, uh, RX-7. There was also Kenji's RX-7, but yeah, I need to cover cars, not boss cars. I'll probably do boss cars later on, but yeah, it's very interesting to say the least. If I can find the actual livery, I would appreciate it. Oh wait, no, found it. It is uh, is this it? Yeah, this is basically it. I say since 2007. Okay, yeah, this is basically it. It is so shout out to A27 Cromwell 2. We also made this in January, the start of January of 2020. So the month where the pandemic began. So yeah, it was basically interesting to say the least. All right, up next, another underrated Need for Speed game, but I think a lot of people didn't like the games for a different reason than Ports. Because at least with Pro Street was actually fun. Let's be honest. Pro Street was probably the biggest thing that ever existed um, ever since the PS3 came out, and it was awesome. Uh, Now, Need for Speed Undercover, on the other hand, well, a lot of people didn't like the game because of, well, a couple of things. And yeah, we're wasting the day because, and keep in mind, I'm going by what the game takes place in. So with both Underground 2 as well as Carbon, those four take place at night. And we're gonna go into another night game soon because, well, Need for Speed, well, day and night because of the run. Oh god. Alright, I actually had no challenge for this vehicle because well, I did recently beat the game again, and yeah, I don't know what to do with this vehicle, so I'm gonna just jump around and just basically take a look at the, not the horizon per se, but yeah, this Porsche is probably the most interesting, I say the least. Like a lot of the cars that say they added recently, they added the base of the Model D 911 GT3 RS. While in actuality, the car itself is the 997 GT2, which is a completely different model of this exact Porsche. And yeah, basically it. Um, I had nothing for this car. Oh my goodness.
Good news. We got a new
So
couch.
yeah,
Go
for
on.
those I'm wondering,
Show them.
yeah, this actually is a downloaded livery or not? Hmm. This one was actually wait, 11/5/2021. Yeah, this one was actually since I actually made liveries for Porsches. I think the last one I made was for, well, DC 2015's model of that. And I used to have two of them. One of which is the El Diablo, and the other one is quite easily the most infamous amount of infamous one of my Porsches, the Widowmaker. So there's that. If I can find the actual, what the, this dude legit recreated the, oh my god. No, that's not how Rachel's car works. I mean, then again, there are a lot of people that actually done the same exact thing to a AMG GT and I think it's a CLK55. I can't remember. But my God, you don't do that to the Porsche. What the Porsche ever done to you? And you want to blame the car being OP? Blame the RSR. Oh my God. Alright, thanks, dude. Um, hmm. Oh, there we go. Shout out to Sun21897. Um, I do believe he recreate. Okay, it may be a different shade of black. But yeah, he created it in around December 15th of 2019. Um, yeah, it's basically a different shade. Oh, never mind. This actually is made by a different person. It's made by P Fedorf. P Fedorf. Is that what his name is? Um, yeah, it's basically what his name is. All right. So up next, Need for Speed or Run. Oh, Need for Speed Shift. My bad. I was like, okay, up next, Need for Speed or Run. Like, oh wait, never mind. It's Need for Speed Shift. Need for Speed Shift. Well, quite easily, it's just win this. But the problem is the fact that I have had the car supercharged. I probably need a turbocharger for this. I hope I don't have to, but oh, if it works, it works. Uh, okay, that makes no sense. How was this better? Okay, I know like a supercharged M3E92 with an S65 motor usually sounds the best. And yes, I actually had to copy this from the cover to game. I don't know, and well, unfortunately, the vehicle itself, actually, the car itself is well, it didn't have the exact parts I actually wanted to have. I was wondering, this is based off of the BMW M3 GT, not well, specifically the GT2, but still the M3 GT. Righty then. Do you use the actual Newsweek to see it? FSD app? I used to. Like, Like in case I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna customize some cars and bring it to the app. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm okay, basically. I wasn't the biggest fan of the studio app. I think it's because of I think because of, well, for two reasons. One of those reasons is because of it didn't have the same exact parts as the actual game, and even if I upload a build onto the car, it costs money, which is like the biggest part. Even though he gave you way too much money for finishing it first. I mean, seriously, in the world, who in the world will go? When was going to win $80,000 for the majority of the actual race? It's like, oh yeah, you actually won that race. Here's $80,000. I'm like, man, at this point, $80,000 is literally a full-on pay everything, pay everyone else everything. My God, it's freaking funny, but still. Oh God. Okay. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Okay. The freaking. Unfortunately, Shift didn't have a, well, actually, you know, it's always, Shift was probably my first actual Simcade game. Yeah, Simcade, as in the game is supposed to be a simulator, but it's actually as arcade as heck. Because, of all things, who in the world installs nitrates in their game? I mean, am I right? Oh my God, but yeah, the game is very underrated for what it is. Like I know, like 2009 was probably the turning point of Need for Speed because Blackbox didn't work on both games. A studio known as Slightly Mad Studios was in charge of the first Shift game, and Gabe Montreal was in charge of Nitro, a game that many people do not want to talk about because, well, the game was only for the Wii and it was literally a kid's game. That's basically what it was. Keep in mind, I played Nitro on the Wii, so I don't blame anyone for that matter.
You never bring us back donuts or pizza or nothing.
Hey, guys, ever asked me, Luca? Okay. Up next, Need for Speed The Run. Probably the quickest game you can actually beat in a day. This is straight up facts. In fact, I can actually confirm that the moment that my sister sees the ending credits, my sister was not happy. It's like, I kid you not, she legit spent $70 on the game just for it to be beaten in a day. This is a full-on true story. Oh my God! And you won't believe her reaction the moment that she saw me beat the game. I'm like, sorry. Oh my goodness. Most of what I'm doing is getting beaten in a day. This game took me almost a week. The game literally took me almost a week to beat. Need for Speed. I think the only game I know that took me a few years to beat that's a modern Need for Speed game. It would definitely have to be I gotta say it has to be Shift. Yeah, it needs to be Shift. Because this year will be longer. I mean, with Need for Speed Heat, it took me 5 days to beat. Need for Speed Payback. It took me. This is the sad part. The game took me a month to beat. Probably because I wasn't doing, probably because I wasn't playing the game correctly, and it was a whole mess for the most part. Oh Jesus. Okay. But yeah. Um, here's the thing about this car. The Run has probably the most diverse car list I've seen in any Need for Speed game. Period. Much more, and actually, I know I'm not saying it because the majority of the games they actually adding trucks now. But if we're talking games that has legit cars, I know like the car list was a lot shorter than the last game, which was Top Suit 2010. But yeah, this game, this freaking game, actually has basically my favorite variant of said car. And these are the signature editions. The signature editions are possibly the best cars to actually that you can legit ever ask for. Like, for example, there is a variant of and keep in mind it's not the Mustang, it's the Scirocco, where and the signature edition is called Dragon, and it has a big old giant livery, and it's green with green tinted taillights, and even glows green, but actually the effect doesn't show it. But my goodness, it was probably actually, if anything, it was probably my most used car I had in Need for Speed Run. It was interesting to say the least. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, yeah, Super Snake if it's not supercharged. I know it says GT500, but I tried to do the Super Snake wording, but unfortunately, what the GMC? What? Oh my goodness, what's the GMCs? What's the meaning of GMCs? It's like we're magnets or something. But yeah, in terms of the Super Snake properties, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I tried to recreate the Super Snake. It did not work out. Yeah, basically it's driving around, and keep in mind this is the original. This one is for the original copy of Need for Speed Run, unless you got the limited edition, which I'm actually going to switch to right now. And plus one, this is actually indeed self-made. It took me a long time to recreate the entirety of the car, but hey, if it works, it works. Anyway,
Copy.
Lamborghini Aventador,
There's a kettle if you want.
possibly one of the most underlooked cars in Need for Speed Run, and it is for good reason. It is because, well, the car was a literal nightmare to unlock. In fact, in order to actually get said vehicle, well, you have to get gold. I'm not kidding when I say this. You legit gotta get gold in all of the limited edition challenges. And trust me, it's not that hard. It's not hard. It's not that easy getting gold. In fact, I say it's a lot harder to get gold than it is to get silver. Alright, I guess I'm racing the BRZ then. Hold on. Frigate challenge all. I'm pretty sure if I challenge all, I'm pretty sure gonna be racing a Porsche and Evo. Or something along those lines. And if it's not the same thing like the cover, as in the cover car, I apologize, but this is the best I can do. Oh my goodness. Alright, my goodness. But yeah, throughout it makes sense. But at the same time, it makes no sense. Keep in mind, around that time, the Adventure was literally the newest car that would come out of that game. And same goes with the 918, because I think, if I remember correctly, first time I heard the 918, it was a concept study car. And then there is an RSR model of it, and then there is a legit civilian model of it, which is basically a hybrid. It wasn't that bad, but it was pretty epic to say the least. Died. Alright. Oh, what the heck is happening? Hey, I'll see a lot of cars being shoved left and right. Oh god. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the car is like 400 plus. If it's not 300 plus, if it's not 400 plus, I'll be very surprised. Let's see. Alright, so it is. Like, I already know I finished second because my freaking driving sucks. It is. Okay, so it is 400 plus. What's in that car anyway? Oh yeah, speaking of which, yeah, daytime, because obviously Need for Speed the Run actually is a full-on day-night type day-night type game. Uh, basically, the challenge with this one, there's these, as I was driving around the Ford Mustang, and I thought about it, like, wait, Need for Speed Run is literally known for having a crash type thing, and when you crash, you have to like reset from where you started from again. So this is actually a challenge. The challenge is to not die and do not die in this exact, well, not exact moment, but literally do not die in the nighttime. And the reason I say this because literally everything can actually hurt you. Traffic cars, full on damage. Cop cars, straight up damage. Walls and other buildings, straight up damage. That's basically what it is. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it sounds like a Porsche motor. What was I supposed to say? Oh yeah. But the thing I like about Need for Speed to Run is the soundtrack, and I gotta say, basically, favorite OST from the run is Insane Face. There's that one song that you race to when going through Independence Pass, and there's also a song called Survival by the same person, and it is. Oh yeah. Basically, it was one of those cars, one of those soundtracks that legit has your. It's like basically your spine literally goes up. It's like, oh my god, this song is epic. But yeah, that was probably my favorite. I gotta say that was probably my favorite variant of these videos. And okay, let's say this. There's one thing that is true about Need for Speed or Run is the fact that the Volkswagen Golf is basically the most overpowered car in the entire game. And I say that for very, very good reason. And that is because if you see a Golf, you might as well quit, because the last thing that you wanted to race against is a Volkswagen Golf that no one has any business with. I know that Need for Speed the Run has ceased to actually be playable online again, but oh, if it works, it works. Thing with Need for Speed Shift and Need for Speed Shift 2. Like literally, those type of games are usually the ones that a lot of people would going for it, and it's like, okay, they're basically getting the ultimate editions of said game, and yeah, not gonna lie, the ultimate editions are basically the biggest bang for your buck for plenty of reasons.
I got a good view of the driver.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh jeez. Okay. Okay, so far I'm not running into any problems in the stream. Okay, so we should be okay.
Can't keep up with the subject car. None of us can.
Gonna be good.
I've got eyes on my wheels again. Some folks just broke the line of sight. Subject in
Oh
sight.
my god, leave me alone.
My car's in real bad shape right now. I can't keep up with shit.
Oh
I want
my
that driver
god.
found. No excuses.
Come on, what's the excuse? Well, I'm supposed to find a silver Aventador at night. It's silver. You usually go. What are you doing? Looking at the ground? Maybe. Ugh.
What a shit show. I'm ending this pursuit. Get back to control.
Alright, way to be a downer.
Alrighty then. Up next. Well, next cover car. It is going to be.
Good going. You can chill out now.
Oh, I'm chilling. Chilling like a full-on villain. Now, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The next game. Well, yeah, of course, next game. It is the cover car for Most Wanted. What? No, my bad. Burnout Fairhaven. Or Need for Speed Fairhaven. Because, that's totally what it's called. And the reason why it's called that is because, well, this game is infamous. Not famous, not good, infamous. For two reasons. One, it is not the Most Wanted that we all thought it was. It was completely different from the Most Wanted 2005. On the sorry about that. On the other hand, you have, well, you basically have, the game was, oh my god, how do I say it? Okay. I think my stand is basically the same with Bladed Angels. And you want to know what his words are? Because these are his words, not mine. These Most Wanted 2012 sucks. As in not just like it's so sucky, it's good. It straight up sucks. Like, there are no customization. It's forgettable, and the way to get cars is very easy. And well, I can agree with that. Keep in mind, I played the demo, so I don't think that counts for me. But the first car I found, and I'm not joking when I say this, was a BAC Mono. For other people, they found a Lamborghini Gallardo as their first car. Like, what the heck is this? Oh my god. And trust me, it is weird. Like, we're talking, like, it is by far you know what the sad part is? The blacklist is forgettable in Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. At least with Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, I can remember literally all of them. For example, heck, I can actually name drop the entirety of the blacklist members.
Control, we need a 15. I'm not seeing many units.
Number 15, Sonny. Number 14, Taz. Number 13, Vic. Number 12, Easy. Number 11, Big Low. Number 10, Barrett. Number 9, Earl. Number 8, Jules. Number 7, it is Kaze. Number 6, Ming. Number 5, Webster. Number 4, JV. Number 3, Ronnie. Number 2, Bull. And number 1, Razor. That's done. That's basically what it is. Also, in terms of the music was 2012 on the other hand. Number 10, I think it's wait, no, it's not an Evo. Is it a 4C? I think it's a 4C. Wait, no, I think it's number 9. No, wait, no, number 9 is a, oh my goodness. See what I mean? I don't remember the game as much as many people did. But all I know for sure is that this game, even though it has many awards, this game sucks. I'm sorry, but yeah.
4220, what's your QTH now?
Now heading northbound, downtown Palm City.
Like the only way cancellation is paint, and not to mention, it is literally Need for it's literally Burnout Paradise, just as a Need for Speed skin. Yeah, I said it. It's literally, you know, Need for Most Wanted is literally Burnout Paradise, just with real cars, just with a real car skin mod and a different city mod. Oh my goodness, and I'm sorry, but what's the point of the trucks in the game? Like, I get it, it makes sense for the game to actually have featured trucks in the game, but my goodness, whose idea is it to actually add trucks in the Need for Speed Most Wanted? I mean, the reason why the trucks were added in Need for Speed Underground 2 is because of the car culture it has. Like I said, basically, Need for Speed Underground 2 had trucks, so the reason why they were added in the first because of the truck culture.
Control, I've lost the subject. Last seen heading southbound through Palm City Raceway.
Let's see what else is there. Alright, there's also 368. But yeah, I would be really disappointed if I found a Bugatti Veyron as my first car. Yeah, it'd be like that though. Sorry, Porsche. Oh god, okay. Okay, so no problems with the streaming stuff. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo! I sorry, I think he just died. I think that LaFerrari literally just died. What the heck has happened? What? I literally saw a yellow Ferrari literally just flipping in my direction. Like, oh heck no! Just keep on accelerating, and all of a sudden, okay, it's okay, we're good. But my god, that Porsche is fast. Wait, so which car is 368 again? Because I'm pretty sure I remember correctly, my car is like around at least 390 or 400. I can't remember. But yeah, it was a very weird experience with Need for Speed. It was only 2012. Yeah, the only thing, like I said, like the run, I actually do like the music, ranging from the intro music to even Galvanized by the Chemical Brothers. Like, who in God's name does not like the Chemical Brothers? But okay, all right. Yeah, that Porsche is ridiculously fast for what it is. Let's see. That Porsche is 368. My car is 376. Game's lying to me. What the heck is this? But yeah, it was very weird to say the least. All right. Up next is Need for Speed 2015, and like I said, I didn't make this livery. So shout out to if his name actually shows up. Oh, okay. Shout out to Ellie for actually recreating the Need for Speed 2015 Super BRZ. The portion I learned when I started there hand actually it's actually really easy to recreate. All you gotta do is just paint it green. That's basically about it. Alright, I forgot the actual vehicle did not have I forgot it did not have a what's that called? Well, it did not have aftermarket taillights, that's one thing for sure. Let's see, R, K, T, B, and Y. Now, unlike the original BRZ that came with a 2-liter flat 4, this came with, I swapped it in with a 4-liter V8. Apparently, a lot of 4-liter engines are going into cars so easily. It's weird. Well, yeah, this is actually a really good recreation of the Subaru BRZ, BRZ, that has been shown off in the gameplay demo. Actually, looks sick. Um, Then again, I actually don't mind it much, but yeah, it was. Oh god, got it. I get it. Oh god. Actually, I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't run to any police cars yet. Normally when it comes to normally when it comes to DC 2015, yeah, DC 2015 has probably the chillest cops you ever seen in any race game. Period. Just the only thing you have to be looking, the only thing you have to look out for is the spike strips. Cause you never know what could possibly happen. He's a level 2. Ow. Another 6. Alright, okay, I can probably do discovery. Yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting scenario. Oh my god.
Alright, it's on. Underway. Don't leave me hanging.
Just got a report of a chase in the area. Feel free to join in on the fun.
But for those wondering what's my experience with GC 2015, GC 2015 is by far keep in mind, Need for Speed 2015, The Crew, and Call of Duty Black Ops 3 were my first story games I had on the PS4, and here's the thing. If it wasn't for Call of Duty Black Ops, like legit Black Ops 2, I would have met the people that I would have met friends I had to this day. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Oh crap. Oh jeez. Alright, oh god. Oh jeez.
I won't pass up another chance to stop this one. Control, I'm in pursuit again.
All units, we've located the previous suspect and picked up the pursuit.
And they kept losing me. Oh, nice. So guys, actually popped my popped the my pectoral, basically my rib part of the part of my rib cage. I mean, then again, the amount of car meets actually done in Need to Be 2015 actually says something. Well, as long as it's with someone that you're cool with, then it's okay. Other than that, yeah, it's very interesting to say the least. My God. Oh yeah, fun fact. I used to drag here with a couple of people, which, my goodness. Here might I'm usually the light, but at the same time I usually race, so they say like once everyone has run, someone will switch to be light, and then once everyone's done, like the person that was last when they raced and finished in second place has to be the light. So oh my goodness.
Control, I've got a visual on that driver from before. Let's take another crack at stopping him.
Suspect from before has reappeared. I want all available units back out there.
Well, I was gonna say, unfortunately, I actually lost that. Unfortunately, I lost that subject. Like, what? Yeah, okay. Alright. See ya. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Control, got eyes on that car from earlier. I'll chase after it.
Oh god. Now there's
Good.
reinforcements. Oh
Pick up our chase.
no. Oh god.
Suspect, get in there.
Nowhere to run, you say? Who said I was running? Oh yeah! Oh my god!
Subject vehicle's out of view. Don't know where they went.
The driver's got to be nearby. Get looking.
And no matter how good or bad your night was, tomorrow's another day.
My goodness. 200 grand already. My goodness. Alright. Alright, so before I even get into the next one, I actually am going to be swapping out the final vehicles that I'm going to be driving around in this live stream. So I actually need to grab the okay. I was about to say like alright, so we should be okay. Yes, it is Need to Be Payback, aka Need to Be Payback Gotcha. That's basically what it is. Where's the Bel Air? Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I lost the Bel Air already. No! The last thing I want to do is lose the Bel Air. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh. Okay, I found it. After that, it is the M5. And last but certainly not least, it's, well, this. That's right, I paid 1.4 mil to actually drive around this. The Polestar 1 Hero Edition. Which, fun fact, I actually saw this car in the last year's LA Auto Show. It wasn't wide body, it was completely stock, and my goodness, it's by far the most beautiful car I've ever seen. But it actually was a weird vehicle to come up with in the first place. Anyway, so basically these 4 cars are gonna be the last vehicles gonna be driving around in. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a Rivals car because, well, Rivals was very questionable, and not to mention there was no F-Turbo Lunetta or a Koenigsegg Jira. But hey, at least we got some. At least we got these cars at least. Now, in terms of this freaking car, ladies and gentlemen, this is the current overpowered king of Need for Speed, which is, well, is 9-year fuels for anyone that wants to race it. It is none other than the Porsche 911 RSR 2.8 with a raw weld kit, may I add. Oh, I forgot the car is actually a bag. The car is actually bagged. Unfortunately, the car, let's just say that EC 2015 did not have bags. We were full on static in terms of the stance nation-esque type thing, but So in terms of these, in terms of my everyone's experience in Need for Speed 2015, it is unfortunately very forgettable. I do believe the reason why it's completely forgettable is because of the story. I don't blame everyone for not liking the story. I did not like the story either. It was weird, but I actually did like the cars in said game because you got your icons, you got the RX-7s, you got your Supras, and heck, Toyo Supra. Essentially, in fact, Toyo in general was on board with the first Ghost Need for Speed game, but in terms of Need for Speed Payback, Need for Speed Heat, oh no, they actually backed out because they don't want to associate their cars with street racing. When in actuality, Fast and Furious called, they stayed and wanted the Supra. Oh my god. And then it's like, wait, then what's the point? And then I put two together, all right, because Polyphony bought the rights for Toyota, which that will include the basically Toyota Supra, Toyota Yaris, Toyota H6, and any Lexus models or any style models will strictly be for Gran Turismo. Without a doubt, it was a very interesting thing Toyota was trying to go for. They even helped out in Fast and Furious Crossroads, which unfortunately no one liked that game. It was actually, in fact, no one didn't bother playing it because, well, they didn't like it. In fact, well, let's just say that the game did not last long in terms of the lockability contest, because no one actually liked the car. No one actually liked how the car is handled. No one didn't like the game. No one liked the gameplay, and for some reason, I'm not just gonna say this, no one didn't even like how the story was. Oh, and by the way, for those that are wondering, this is a 350Z motor inside of a Porsche. You would think that this mess wouldn't fit, but surprisingly enough, it freaking fits. Well, unless you put an LS in it, then yeah. Plasma. Wait, where's the oh, there it is. I was like, wait, where's Enterprise? Alright. Oh my god, okay. Oh god. No, we're not trying to get busted here today. Not today. Shoot. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Enterprise. No, come on. No. Oh, son of a gun. Oh my god, okay. Uh oh. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
They're gonna be spikes in front of it. Keep an eye out for them.
Gotcha. A car like that should be this easy to lose track of.
Never. Oh god. Oh my god. Let me escape, ya fool! Oh my goodness.
I got the subject's car in sight.
Frick it, I'm just gonna outrun the absolute best out of these cops. What the heck? Oh, Jesus, okay.
Time for the crazy to take over these chicks.
I don't want to see this shit show on my social feed tonight, so please get the support over here.
There are no tickets to enjoy the party, so use your imagination.
I lost the driver. Anybody else see where they went?
Excuse me, come on, come on, come on,
Get
come
out
on.
there and find that damn car.
Sorry, I gotta bounce. Like, sorry, I ain't gonna bounce. Okay, we got this. Oh my god, okay. Hasn't been, oh my god, hasn't been 15 seconds. It has not been 15 seconds already, my god.
We've got one of our guys in pursuit.
Alright. There is no way you're able to beat the horse. Unless you find a Miata with a 4-stroke motor, then yeah, I think that's probably gonna be it. It's weird. Oh my goodness, this is actually the weirdest swap I've ever done to this car so far. Who would have thought a Nissan 350Z motor can actually bring? Well,
Found that driver who got away. They're mine.
I want everybody back on this driver ASAP. Don't let him get away again.
don't let me get away again. You better bring the best of the best. Oh my god. Nope, I am out of here, son. I am. What? Really? Really? Is that? Oh my god, these cops are ruthless. Okay. Aha.
Souped up units are inbound.
Oh my goodness. My poor Porsche. Oh my goodness. Okay, I probably need to find a full-on gas station because I have forgotten to actually get well, damage repairs because who freaking, oh my god, knows. Oh wait, this gas station right here. Oh my goodness. I am repairing the vehicles. Oh my god, okay,
I've located the subject. My car's way too smashed up to keep chasing the subject.
well then.
Bad news. The driver managed to outrun every cop out here.
Check everywhere.
Well, alright, over to go.
they turn up again.
Oh my goodness. Need for
It's
Play, that
never
was on Need for Speed 2015 cars. I completely forgot actually the car wasn't I really forgot the car was actually doesn't have bags. I completely forgot about that. Alright, so up next it is Tyler Morgan's R34 GTR. Need for Speed Payback, ladies and gentlemen. The game that honestly many people had mixed feelings on. And here's the thing, I was one of those that were blind by nostalgia. Like, man, you guys are wrong. This is the best Need for Speed ever. And then, boom, here it is. Need for Speed Payback. Here's the thing, though. I didn't pre-order this. I got the game a year later. When, I was like, oh yeah, you know what? Need for Speed 2015, man, it's not bad. Okay, it looks cool. Alright. Oh, I should go ahead and actually get into the races. And basically, okay, so I'm gonna do one race. See, alright, so I'm gonna do one regular race in the day, one night race, one night off-road race at night at the Bel Air, and actually do a cop challenge with Jess's M5. Actually, in fact, didn't she? I think she had 3 cars actually. No, I thought about it. Not 3 cars. She has 2, because one of which was the M5. The other one in the other vehicle she had was a Audi S6. S6, the S5 Sportback. Oh my god. Okay. Now, like Need for Speed Most Wanted in 2012, this game is very infamous for plenty of reasons. One of which is because of the way is how they handle performance parts. They handle sales by cards, and basically in order to actually get said parts, you have to go and get these roulette tickets. All right, these roulette tickets make or break your builds. So, for example, if you want to go Chidori, you better get all Chidori parts, or you want to mix it up and get carbon parts. You better get 3 parts carbon, 3 parts Chidori, because you never know what could possibly happen. And keep in mind, these are for the majority of the builds. The other minority of the builds are either drag racing, drifting, off-roading racing, or well, heck, basically building a car to run away from the cops. These type of vehicles are the reason why we don't use car classes in this game, which is probably the weirdest thing that actually happened during, well, said game. Now, for those who are wondering, yes, I actually do enjoy the missions, and the reason I enjoy the missions is because your creations are in the cutscenes. Like, I am not joking when I say this. Your legit creations are literally in the cutscenes. But yeah, it was very interesting to say. No, the second thing I didn't like about the game is the fact that it's literally the car classes. In order to actually, you know, go into another, get yourself another variant of said vehicle. Unfortunately, you can't change the can't change the car class. You literally had to buy an entirely different car just so you can actually do said races with said car, and you can't even have parts swapped in with the other, which is really weird. I don't know why. It's my God, it was legit off-putting. All right, up next it is Max's Chevrolet Bel Air. Are there any night off-road races? Hmm. I am actually surprised there isn't. Well, I'm guessing uh daylight it is. What the heck? It is so weird. Where are we to have it? I actually have not done this one in a whole while. Oh my goodness. Yo, this looks interesting. Now, unfortunately, this isn't a super build. Um, basically, basically the best thing I could basically best thing I could possibly do with said car. Okay. I'm gonna play this solo. And finally, we're gonna grab the Jetmobile, aka the car, with the ridiculously heavy armored upgrades. And yeah, basically no room for both. Yeah, it'll literally be like that though. What, golf? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh god. Alright. Alright, so 2 more cars is basically what it is. I basically needed two. I got to do 2 more cars and probably end this live stream for today. Um, I think number 38 will probably be the last live stream to do with needs to be heat. Um, needs to be heat so far. I actually want to get back to the their Need for Speed games. So don't worry, this game will be back. Um, just not right. This is not right in that moment. What the? Oh snap! This is Star Corvette. Alright. Up next is Jess's BMW M5. Now, for those who are wondering, this is actually a new car in the series. Now, we may have M5s before, but nothing like this. So for those who are wondering, yes, this is indeed how Jess's M5 actually looks. Most people making this may have been thinking this for an M3 or an M6, but no, this is actually an M5. And M5s are awesome. For those that are wondering, I think the last time I seen an M5 in any race game period was around. Well, that doesn't involve Forza. I gotta say it was the Crew, with their 2013 M5s, which those are freaking fast for some reason. Wait, do I have anything for track. Hmm. 233. That's interesting. I know everything's like Elite Plus, but God, Elite. Okay. Elite Plus the I think it's like Ultimate Plus. Alright, so this challenge is interesting. I gotta take out at least 10 different cop cars in any way possible without damaging out. That's basically the challenge. So what I'm doing is basically doing this race first, because you never know what could possibly happen. The AMG TTR, my goodness. That AMG TTR, oh god. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. What was that? Alright. Basically, it is a full-on sports saloon, is what the words would say. Oh my god.
Call me in pursuit control. It's on.
I want to hear all the juicy details on the car you're chasing. Report back.
Suspects rise in BMW M5.
Chase mode activated. Feel free to join the party.
I thought about it. I literally just thought about this. I think the most times I've seen any racing, actually basically any DC game that features a BMW, I'd say it has to be like literally the third time using BMW as a cover car. The first one being the M3 GTR, the second one being the M3 GT2 for Need to Be Shift, and then there is Need for Speed Payback's M5. So that counts as 3. Oh my god.
Got any news for me?
I just got a handle on things.
How do I do this?
Yo, Control, could you ask the other patrol cars if they kindly would like to join this chase?
Superior pursuit unit incoming.
I'm here to finish the work you can't.
My goodness.
This one you're chasing's in for a real sharp.
That was one so far. Oh god.
Okay.
That's 2. Alright. Oh, it.
Suspect vehicle got away. Did a ton of damage in the process. Got no chance of escaping. I found the fool. Back in action. Car like that should be easy to lose track of.
Are you guys seriously going the other way around?
Last seen in the area. Start searching.
I ain't finished with you bozos yet. Who says I was hiding? I was coming after you guys. What in the world?
I've lost eyes on the subject somehow.
Okay. That was numero 3.
The driver's gotta be nearby. Get looking.
Don't do anything stupid. Got a lock on target.
My god, 3 series, why? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. See ya.
Our attempt unsuccessful.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's not what I want to hear.
That damn car slipped out of sight.
Get out there and find that damn car.
No escaping me.
Got a visual on the suspect.
Okay, that's number 4? Is number 4 or number 5? Number 6, okay. Okay. That was number 8? Or number 7? I can't remember. I think it was number 7.
They like it rough.
This wasn't the plan. Can we get extra help?
Hang in there. Fresh patrol units are on their way.
At this point, they're so far ahead, there's no way I can catch them.
9 or number 8?
Hunters incoming.
Yeah, I think it's number 9.
What are we waiting for? Let's get those rotors spinning.
Gonna hear those rotors overhead soon.
Shit, hope I don't T-bone them like last time. This is 710, preparing maneuver. You see that? We're damn near shoulder to shoulder. About time we wrap this up.
Oh my god, come on.
I'm falling asleep. Is it done yet?
It's not really going as planned right
Oh
now.
my god. Oh! Oh my god. Okay.
I'll be with my manual patrol car by the side of the road if anyone needs me.
Okay, copy.
Hey, anybody else got eyes on the subject? I can't see him. I got
Oh my god, it's a freaking chopper.
Fire
Okay.
supplies. I can't see the suspect's car anymore. Shit, am I the only one trying?
Check everywhere.
Holy crap, dude. I think that was number 10. I don't know. Well, I do know is that I'm going to head back to the garage. Car is legit beat the fuck up. Like, my god.
Nobody's got eyes on the suspect, so I'm calling it a wash.
Well, next time it would be a lot easier if you all actually...
That took a lot. Now recharge for tomorrow.
Jesus, 230 grand. Okay. Alright, last certainly not least. The current cover car that's in the box and needs to be heat. The Polestar 1. What do you want? A 78. Okay. So yeah, this is basically a full-on Polestar 1. Wide body, basically. Now, many people bought this and it's completely upgraded. Well, basically the car is completely upgraded because of the, well, obviously the engine, of course. Yeah, that's actually the interesting part, is the fact that literally this car has been almost fully upgraded. Alrighty then. Now, here's the thing. Most people will think that my P1 is actually my most expensive car in this game. Nope. That was my LaFerrari, costing around 1.1 million. Keep in mind, I didn't pre-order, even though yes, I did pre-order the game, I didn't get the pre-order bonuses. So that doesn't, so that also includes the actual, well, race itself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do this time trial and well, for the most part, you already know where this is going. So yeah. Anyway, the crazy part about this is the fact that Like that, this car is gonna be the hardest vehicle to recreate in the next Need for Speed game. Because, well, a lot of parts from Kinzel Salim are literally his assets, basically. So long story short, we may not be able to recreate a bunch of the cars that we see in this game specifically. Of course, it's the 400 plus. Okay. How good's Post Star? I have no clue. This is my first time going to be doing a time trial with this car. I had the regular variant, and now I bought this variant since this one is like full on. The car is already upgraded. Like we're talking, like literally the vehicle came with a whole lot of parts with it. So that would include things like a turbo. Let's say, oh, Jesus Christ. Now keep in mind, maxed out is 375, but that's because it's the stock motor, and I only upgraded a little bit more. So yeah, this car was literally pre-maxed out, and pre-maxed out for a good reason, and that's because of, well, this car is the hero version of that car. So yeah, basically this is actually the last vehicle, and then number 38 will probably be like a free for all, and basically it's not a farewell, but I'm going to be taking a break from Need for Speed Heat because of, well, I want to focus on more content on other games, and I actually want to start a new Let's Play that is racing game related. So that will include anything from, or actually another game that I can stream that maybe people might like. So for example, Need for Speed, not Need for Speed, like for example, Need for Speed 2015, Need for Speed Payback, Assetto Corsa, the first crew game, Burnout Paradise Remaster. I am not, I almost said Hot Pursuit Remaster, but I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Like, I don't have good cars yet, which is basically the sad part. I mean, yeah, I know I didn't make it to the target time, but keep in mind, I use a freaking Evo to do this exact time trial. What the? Thanks, game? I don't know how I feel about that one. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you don't do time trials for a while. Things like this usually happens. And not to mention, the time trials are extremely broken, in my opinion. Like, that's the only downside of these speed heats, is the time trials. The time trial is completely broken. Almost 49 seconds. Would I be? Okay. But I actually am a big fan of this wide body, but this is actually a bigger question. How come we don't get this wide body in the regular Polestar? Oh my goodness. Like, I get it, it's a Okay, it's basically a it's a it's not a special. Well, yeah, it's basically a Hero Edition car, but still. I mean, the majority of people actually recreated the silver Polestar from the intro, and they're like, okay, let's recreate. And they're like, okay, let's see if we can recreate the yellow version of this. But then, yeah, the yellow Polestar is the one that's literally had exclusive parts. Okay. Basically, I'm gonna do one race in the day and one race at night, and then probably gonna end it from here. So yeah, number 38 will probably be my. So yeah, license number 38 will probably be my last. Probably gonna be my last day streaming this. For a while. So yeah, basically, for those that wanted needs to be payback to. Let's see. For those that wanted needs to be key to continue. I probably would actually make a party for Need Speed Heat, so that way we can actually do challenges for the most part. But yeah, I feel like for the most part, I do believe that it's going to be a interesting thing to go for in for many months to come. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna bother. Oh, for the love of God, come on.
I just spotted a racer. I'm gonna show them what this thing can do.
Your primary, can you provide me with an update on the subject's vehicle?
Looks like they're in a Polestar 1.
Got a driver out there that needs taken down. I want everyone to join in.
My goodness. I mean, this thing is grippy. That's one thing for sure. But I don't think this car is gonna be outrunning Porsches or Evos or even a Volvo for that matter. And yes, I'm in a Volvo 242 with a McLaren motor attached to it. Oh my god. So yeah, it's basically one of those. And I just realized that this car actually has stretched tires. Yeah, this car is full on stretched tires over here. Now, weirdly enough, when you buy the Hero version of this car, it comes with 4 bottles of nitrous. I'm not joking when I say that. This car legit came with 4 bottles of freaking nitrous, all 3 pounds each. My goodness. But it's like swapping duration for a whole powerful boost. Basically, instead of the 5 canisters I usually run on a lot of my cars, I put a giant 1 bottle 15 pound bottle of NOS. That's basically what it is. And for those that are wondering, okay, what does it do? Well, okay, it cools. Well, it's not cools the car down. Basically, it gives the car cold air, and yeah, that's basically it. Everything else, if you see the Fast and Furious, they're not flammable. If you're talking flammable canisters, you're probably talking about propane tanks. Not nitrous, and I'm not joking when I say this, is full on liquid nitrogen. That mess is colder than the freezer. I am not joking when I say this. Now, if I was wondering, liquid nitrogen is basically it's not water. It's basically a chemical that freezes things. It doesn't heat things. It freezes things. So let's say for example let's say for example let's say that you're trying to pour liquid nitrogen on lava. Liquid nitrogen will literally, I doubt you when I say this, will literally, well, not freeze some of it, but basically it will full on full on steam out the entirety of the volcano because of how cold liquid nitrogen was. And if the nitrogen is hooked up incorrectly, well, you guys saw the G8 that happened around
Good night.
on Instagram. So yeah, and that's about it. Yeah, really enough. That's actually one of the first times I've ever done a two-parter on the same day. So yeah. Anyway, without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. You can follow my Instagram at Goddrifter247sun Productions. You can follow my Twitter at G27S. And lastly, sorry not least, you can check out and join my Discord at Goddrifter247sun Production. Anyway, and also be sure to hit the notification bell icon on the subscribe button so that way you'll be able to be notified of all new stuff that's happening around the channel. So anyway, without further ado, hope you guys have a dope Friday. This is Goddrifter signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.